Welcome back to GM Worldwide Radio. This is Unfiltered. Again, we're sponsored by Street Smart Society. Hit us up or hit them up for any of your video editing or graphic arts needs. If you need your album cover, hit them up. Like I said, we got all that for you. And we are back here with Brick, so you know it's about the sports. So we're going to start off with this football first. We're going to talk about it, man. Like I said, all these games and the scores. And about tonight too. Again, tonight Monday Night Football, Eagles Redskins, AFC or NFC East rivalry game. The leaders in the NFC East are the Eagles. I think they're leading the NFC, the NFC in general. Right now.
They're.
So
there's something else. Carson Wentz, I like him.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania. Even though he's from Philly. I like him. He plays hard. He runs the ball. When he runs the ball, whenever Brent Hundley, did you see his touchdown? Whenever he put his shoulder down and went in, that's what Carson Wentz does. I like that. But he's on the Eagles, and that's about the biggest bright spot in their offense. Right? Wrong?
Hey, I do have to say that Nelson Aguilar has been coming up.
He's hit or miss.
Because he's on your team. That's
no, I have multiple teams. I don't have everybody that are on all these teams.
Okay.
But no, because I remember Nelson Aguilar was the first overall pick, and I was highly disappointed in how he played his first season.
Yeah.
So for him to start, like he's coming back like Michael Crabtree, low-key.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be like a Michael Crabtree type of like he shouldn't have been a number one pick, but
Crabtree's
like he's
Aguilar. Yeah, he's hit or miss. A lot.
Because Jeffries is not showing up the way I thought he should.
Jeffries done. His glory days were a couple years ago in Chicago when they sucked and they wasted talent. He should have been out of there. Now he goes to Philly and I don't know, not getting it done.
They don't give LeGarrette Blount the ball enough. I don't blame this one LeGarrette Blount. I just don't think they give him the ball enough.
Well, just give him, I don't know, maybe just throw it to him maybe 2 times. You can bench him from
James
there.
Is down. James is down by 2. He has LeGarrette Blount playing.
2 catches. I have Nelson Aguilar playing tonight. I've won by like 50 points. I don't really care if Nelson Aguilar plays good tonight. He needs LeGarrette Blount played good tonight. I also have LeGarrette Blount playing somewhere else, and it doesn't matter either.
He needs LeGarrette Blount. He needs you.
As much shit talking I've been saying and the collusion that you did for the team that I feel that you've done, can you just like get 2 points? That's all.
Just 2. 10 rushing yards and a catch. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take it.
I was gonna say,
works.
I was going with 2 catches, like a yard apiece. It doesn't have to be anything.
The bare minimum. Don't do what Beast Mode did.
Yeah, don't
and get thrown out of the game in what second quarter, first quarter. It wasn't that.
He didn't get a point.
He got 9. He had 9 yards rushing.
He pushed the ref.
I started him in place of Amari Cooper, who in return had 51 points in my other league, 47 at most, 51 as opposed to 0.9. Thank you, Marshawn Lynch. Donkey of the day.
Get the hell out of here with the smallest.
I was playing the song. It was getting it in, man. The violin was getting it in the
background. Terrible, damn you. Who else got a cracker this weekend?
I will say shout out to the Falcons for kind of low-key screwing me. It's not as bad as him, but like I finally went in and started both Freeman and Coleman, 10 points combined.
I got that. I started
like it's combined.
Yeah.
Their offense, I don't know what the hell. They looked like shit last night. Julio Jones scored that 1 touchdown, but it was a garbage time. It didn't really matter.
There's also rumors of now we got Foggate.
That was
get the fuck out of here.
I've been hearing a lot of smoke machine talks. Hey, there was a Craigslist ad today put up on Craigslist for exactly like 288 fog machines in Boston.
You get the fuck out of
here. That's just okay. They just fucking around.
Yeah, that ain't real. I like Tom Brady, man. Stop picking. Man, he did one wrong thing. You just follow him around.
No. I blame Bill Belichick. I think Bill Belichick is the cheating.
I like Bill Belichick too. That's the greatest coach I've ever seen.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Okay, he might have did 1 or 2 bad things, but he been winning since 2000.
Yeah, he wasn't winning with the Browns.
No, he wasn't.
Nobody was winning with the Browns.
That Browns team had Nick Saban, him, Mark, the sports dude that was the coach of Detroit.
But who was their players? Tim Couch, Eric Rhett. No, Eric Rhett. What the heck is his name? No, Priest Holmes was probably there.
Was it that late?
Early.
I didn't.
No, yeah, you're right. No, Priest Holmes didn't go there. I'm thinking of the Ravens. Wow. Anyway. What's his name? What was that one dude's number 31 from Nebraska? He was their first running back when they came back. I forget his name. I'm gonna get to it though.
All right, I'm just say I don't have Browns.
William something.
He'll find it.
All right.
But in other news, man, like I said, divisions are shifting around. Like so, we already said the Steelers have the AFC North locked up. The Eagles right now have some control. Basically, this game tonight will prove to me because I don't think the Cowboys are coming back after the loss yesterday. I think if the Redskins can win the night, there will be a battle between the Redskins and the Eagles for the AFC East. I don't know if there's a wild card coming out of that division. On the other half of this, the Bills are still pulling out here strong, man. The Bills beat the Bucs, so they can still be battling the Patriots. I'm not sold on the Patriots. I'm not sold on the Falcons, so I'm not really impressed by the fake Patriots beating the Falcons. Again, we didn't get to talk about Thursday night at all, so let's get in a little bit because there's a lot of a swirling about Thursday night. Raiders
William
playing.
Green. That's it. Sorry, I had to say
I
it.
know,
William
it
Green.
coming.
It was
I don't know
coming.
about that, dude. Those two.
You remember what? It was like 2000.
2004? Yeah, I was 11.
Oh my god.
So
You didn't trust
I don't
me.
remember that either, you guys. I'm like 22. How old are you?
I'm 24.
I'm like 25.
Okay, I'm so lost right now. So
I'm really 30.
whatever. So what was I gonna say? So
This Thursday's night game.
yeah, Thursday night, Raiders beat the Chiefs 31-0.
That-
Or 31.
Yeah.
31-30.
Yeah, that was a good
so
game.
the Chiefs take back-to-back L's after going undefeated for the first 5 weeks.
Yeah.
The Raiders.
So Chiefs done?
No, they're gonna be a
No,
playoff
because
team.
Denver lost, and I'm not gonna talk about the other game.
The Chiefs are gonna get they're gonna get the wild card.
Oh,
So
so
what,
you
you think
think
Raiders-
Oakland's gonna get it?
No, Oakland's done. They're not. They're
Wait,
not.
who's getting the division then? San Diego?
No, who else would be? I like Denver.
I want to talk about this later.
How did that happen?
We're gonna talk about this one later.
Does that happen all the time? Did they lose like that?
They lost to the Giants last week. So that's back-to-back really bad losses because the Chargers won their first
They
game.
were
last week.
winning for a second,
Like
even
I
with
said-
Simeon.
So we're gonna talk about that. I don't
CJ Anderson
CJ
hasn't.
I can never trust any running back from that team,
Nah.
please.
Monty Ball was supposed to be a star.
Monty, oh please. You hyped him up like 5-6 years ago.
Who else
he
is there?
screwed your team? Is that why? 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, who else was there?
No. Because he was part of that like line of Wisconsin running backs that I just thought would like never made it in the NFL, but should have really.
Do you
made it
put
in the NFL.
Melvin Gordon in that mix?
He's becoming better, so I'm not sure yet.
He catches the ball out of the backfield is what sets him aside from
Like Monty Ball looked like
who
he
else
gonna-
was there? Who did
there
somebody
was
else
somebody
come out of
There
there?
was somebody else too. I'm forgetting who the other person.
I know
was.
you're talking about.
It was like
no Sean Moreno came out of there too.
Oh no, Sean. No skill Marino.
He's a bum. He was nice at Georgia.
Yeah, he was.
Nice.
Well,
But all right, so who
And
wins
Wilson
that?
Gay.
Who wins that division?
I'm still rolling with the Chiefs.
I'm rolling
until
with the
Raiders-
Chiefs. All right,
As
I'll
a
roll with the Chiefs.
I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs just because I never thought the Broncos were making the playoffs.
If they don't make it, then they win. Then if they don't somehow, if
I
the
think
Raiders
AFC
come back out of nowhere,
I
if they
think
don't get
AFC
it,
wants
they
to
get
get the
the
wild
wild card. Yes.
Yeah, I think
If
the AFC wants
Marshawn
the
Lynch
wild
starts
card team.
playing, then
And
we're
then I
gonna
think
get
He
yo
got
man,
the-
you know what's gonna be scary because the AFC East might get the wild card because I think the Bills or the Jets could get the wild card. at this
Well, it's
point.
not going to be the
Like, hope
South.
I really hope I really want Josh McCown to do something. I just don't.
I mean,
They lost to the thing is this division they're gonna beat each other up. I think the Patriots might sweep through the division, but the rest of these
it
teams
was
are-
a good game. Like it was 31-28.
that's the thing. But the Bills have been the one that's been getting a lot
Yeah.
of points.
Tyrod Taylor
Um,
finally shows up.
right. So switch over to the NFC. And actually, no, we're gonna switch over to the whole conversation. So did y'all notice anything about the shutouts yesterday? There were 2 shutouts.
Chargers, Broncos, Rams.
Those 3.
It's all LA out here.
Rams and
We just walked right into his bear trap.
that's what he
dude.
does.
That's why I
We
kept
walked right into it.
Hey,
I'm on the grind, like walked right into that bullshit.
So the Orange County Chargers win. I would never have guessed on that one. And then Rams. So people tell me they ain't real. It's 5-2. What are they gonna do? They gotta get 9 wins before I.
Did you guys play anybody that was good yet?
We beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Is that it?
And I think it was Jacks and Colts.
Wait,
That was 27-0. if I'm not mistaken.
Jacksonville and the Colts. Okay.
Okay, I was like, because you told me there were 3 of you. I was like, I didn't see the other one, so I'm like, I guess it was only 2.
Jacksonville was a force this year.
Okay, time out. Everybody's beating the Colts. We beat the Colts. Y'all beat everybody's beating the Colts. If you don't beat the Colts, you have a problem. The Colts actually aren't. Who did the Colts beat? The Colts beat somebody.
They won 2 weeks ago. Not 2 weeks ago. Not last week. The week before that. They beat somebody. Jacoby Brissett had a good ass game.
Yeah, they play San Fran. You're right.
And they beat them.
Oh, then that's an easy dub.
Everybody beats San Fran.
Oh yeah, shout out to y'all Cowboys fans for telling me, we blew out the 49ers. Y'all blew out the 49ers.
Good job, you assholes.
But back over. So, like I said, I'm at the point where I'll be disappointed if we don't make the playoffs as a Rams fan. So let that be
he said we. I didn't know.
I
I don't know who the fuck we is.
I said I will be disappointed as a Rams fan.
Yeah, I'll be laughing. We are gonna be laughing.
Y'all have fun making it to the playoffs and not playing nobody, and see what happens.
Who do we play the Patriots all the time.
We have to.
Y'all haven't played the Patriots yet. I'm talking about the teams y'all have played. Who y'all beat? The Chiefs.
Yeah,
the Chiefs just got beat by the Raiders.
Okay, that don't. But the Raiders are still good. Like,
yeah,
they're not a bad team.
No.
They're a good team. Michael Crabtree is better than every Rams receiver.
As much disrespect I've given Michael Crabtree, he's a pretty good receiver.
He catches touchdowns. Fuck you, Michael Crabtree. I was up by 14 until you caught that son of a bitch.
that helped me.
Again, Todd Gurley out here killing it.
Gurley's having a good year.
Gurley's,
I will
Sammy
give him
Watkins is
that.
the
But
biggest
last year
decoy on
was
the planet.
ass. Sammy Watkins is a no-show every week.
No,
I
I think
started
he's
Robert Woods over Sammy Watkins.
And he got you points.
He got me 12 points. Well, 11 points on him, but 12 points.
It's better than what you thought you were going to get, like 4 out of him.
No, I knew. I started him because I knew.
Also, Cooper Kupp is looking
You
good.
know him.
Cooper Kupp. I mean,
I like Cooper Kupp.
like I said, he's the
He's the white boy.
He's going to finish his contract to the Patriots.
Oh, he's going to finish his career there?
So, yeah, like I said, and Jared Goff is looking like a first overall pick.
Like 5th. But who's counting? The Browns have Deshaun Kaiser. When did he go? Early.
Well, he was the first overall pick, and then Wentz was second. So it's the battle between those 2.
Yeah. All right.
And I blame Jeff Fisher for his lack of progress last year.
Jeff Fisher is not a good coach. He hasn't been a good coach since the Titans back in
That's why I'm like, I don't blame Jared
99,
Goff.
2000. And before that, Titans been bad since Eddie George, Kevin Dyson, and Steve McNair left.
That's why I don't blame Jared Goff for being not that great last year.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I'm going off of
shitty
this.
coach.
So and McVay's out here killing it. I didn't like McVay at first. Like, we got the young dude, we out here killing it. They're like, we good.
I don't know.
I don't know
who that is. I know Mike Tomlin.
That's the dude they trying to run out the town. Remember?
I like you, Mike Tomlin. You can
Mike
stay.
Tomlin,
You go with me. You made the 2 Super Bowls. It's been a minute, but we're never bad.
Yeah.
This is why we need to keep Ben Roethlisberger, because we are never going to get another pick like that in a long time. We are never bad.
How long do we want Ben for?
He's retiring after this year. I'm calling it.
I would like him to stay
He might
longer,
go
but
one. I'll call maybe one more. Maybe one more.
I mean,
just 2 stretching it.
his homeboy Carson just went down, and he's probably gonna be done for after this.
Oh, no,
year.
Carson went.
I thought
Did Carson go before him?
Carson was drafted before, like a year before.
Yeah.
I thought.
Okay.
But I thought Carson Palmer was retiring after this year, no matter what. Now the broken arm, I'm like, yeah, Randy needs to come back.
Well, he's still got to outplay Phillip Rivers and Eli Manning.
Oh shit.
It has to happen. Phillip Rivers is a passionate motherfucker. I have a feeling he's going to be the last person.
He's
Yeah.
He's
I'm
going to be
telling
Brett
you.
Favre.
No, you know why I think Phillip Rivers is going to be the last? Because for one, he's up to like 5 in a lot of the stats for like all-time yards and stuff.
Yeah,
he's going to get to
he's-
the point where he's going to the Hall of Fame because of the stats and all.
Right.
So he's going to keep on going.
Because the Chargers
And if they keep
suck.
on doing stuff like that, you can say they suck all you want, but we
They
thought
suck.
we consider the Broncos defense right now one of the all-time defenses right now. The last couple of years, that's a 21-0, and James expected them to score a defensive touchdown.
Last year,
I expect at least a defensive touchdown,
I'll give them. They was the best defense 2 years ago when they won the Super Bowl and let Peyton Manning win his second one.
Yeah.
That
That
was crazy.
that was just all defense. That was
All defense, all game, and they beat.
Oh.
No, who was that supposed to play? Remember they lost to the Seahawks the year before, so they was probably pissed.
Remember, I said last week, and it's continuing. I think the Vikings are going to win the NFC North.
I'm
The
not mad about
Vikings?
that.
I said that last year. As soon as Aaron
NFC
Rodgers,
South.
no, NFC North.
Oh, NFC North. Oh,
Vikings. What the fuck
Detroit
do you think the Vikings
Vikings,
played?
the
oh,
Bears.
I was thinking. Oh no.
Green Bay.
After Aaron Rodgers went down, Vikings went out and beat the Ravens. I think the Ravens are sorry. I don't know what to say about the Bears, but I know the Bears aren't going to the playoffs. I don't care what happens. What the hell did you just do?
I thought
Tried
I
to kill an animal.
Yeah. Just a little mad. I thought I had it, but I was off. Anyways, the Vikings, they're a good team.
And then I think Detroit.
Do you think
like
Teddy Bridgewater's going to take them to the promised land?
Who?
Teddy Bridgewater?
If he ever comes back.
When's he come? What's
He'll
up
be
with
back.
Bradford?
Bradford. Oh, Bradford's done.
He's considering retirement right now.
He's fragile.
Like I swear to God, they've said Sam Bradford is considering retirement.
He probably has emotions. He's fragile.
Stephon
He's
Diggs
calm.
isn't doing anything, and
He's hurt.
I'm
still getting
my
more
boy
of that-
Thielen.
you're still getting more out of the
He
trade.
didn't show up yesterday, you dick.
Oh,
Thielen, my man Adam Thielen, that he's a killer. He's
I'm
turned
just
into
gonna
my
air
number
this out
one
real
receiver.
I got 21 points out of Cook this week. I got like 23 out of marking room.
Who? Jared Cook.
Yeah, Jared.
yep.
Good job.
And Stephon Diggs still hasn't played, but it's not a big deal compared to the idea.
That was the whole that was supposed to be the game changer. Stephon Diggs was supposed to be the big deal. Cooks was like, all right, he needs a tight end. He's a pretty good tight end.
Right.
And then I was thinking Mark Ingram was going to do jack shit, but no.
You gave him
Mark
a starting running back.
He gave me a starting everything. He gave me a starting running back, supposedly a starting wide receiver, and a starting tight end. I gave him a fleeting running back.
Damn it, James.
I thought
No, you said he won the trade.
He did when he had because Aaron Rodgers wasn't out for the
He
year.
got 3 plays out of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah.
then he had
I was watching. I'm like, yo, he's pissed. He just got him first game on the new
first guy
team.
in the one. Yeah, he just joined the team. He joined James's team, and he's like, nope, I'm going
Sims
out.
can't cook.
Sims can't. Well, now the team
Sims
name.
can't Rodgers either.
No. I actually dropped Sims, so we have to change the name. The name has a G.
Who do you have Cook anymore?
I got rid of Cook a while ago.
No.
Oh no, you gave
He tore his
me
I
ACL.
gave you Cook.
Cook. You gave me Cook.
Oh, Jared Cook.
So
Jared
you need
Cook.
to change your whole name. His name's fraudulent.
At this point, yeah.
At least like I have a
Mine's down on my luck. And that is
You still have
truly.
one?
You still have luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
don't-
keeping him.
I don't even know what to do
See,
with
I
it.
don't. I only have one. It's not this league, but I have a league where I have the pun names Watkins on Sunshine.
Like Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, that's why I spelled it.
Do you
that
still
way.
have him on your team?
Actually, I didn't have him when it started, and I picked him up off free agency like in week 3. But I started the name with that, and then picked him up later.
Sammy. He was just hoping to get him on free agents.
You're like, I'm not going to draft him.
Touche. Yeah.
I drafted him because I already have him in one league, and I don't
You
start
didn't
him.
draft him because you know the Rams are butt.
Wait, nah.
Wait, what?
3 years ago? Wait.
1999. They were nice.
2003, they was nice.
No, okay, it is 2000.
Hey, you didn't think about that. That was Super Bowl.
17.
It's 14 years later.
And now 14 years later,
1
we the greatest-
million
we are-
minutes later.
We are the greatest show on surf.
Oh, what?
The greatest show on surf.
And turf.
On surf. This is we LA now.
Yeah, you gotta be from. Where you guys from now? Los Angeles.
Are
See,
you,
we
are
stay
you
in
in, are you
Pittsburgh
in
forever.
LA? Are you guys even in LA?
Yeah, we are in LA. We play in the Coliseum. That's in South Central LA. We are in
Who
South
else
Central.
plays at the Coliseum? UCLA?
USC.
USC.
Yeah, we play in Compton. Like we are down
Me and
there.
Compton.
Kind
The
of.
Snakes are.
Like they like the
Certified call for the crib. No.
It's not like the Chargers.
that was good? No.
It's not like the Chargers who are straight out of Orange County who
Yeah.
have none of their fans at their games. This man's losing his mind.
I'm playing.
On the more news, I saw the end of the Titans Browns game. I'm just gonna tell you that's some
Terrible?
Yeah, that's some terrible fucking. I couldn't even imagine what it would have been like watching the home game because it was the end of the whatever game was on CBS. It was the end of that game. I watched the end of that game and they switched over.
Ravens and Vikings.
Yeah, that game ended and it switched over to this shit. I'm like, oh, it's 9-9. They're going to score field goals and they're going to overtime. And then I watched like the last 2 minutes of
They went
regulation.
down to like what, 2 minutes left in overtime?
No, it was they drained it basically all the way down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Not they didn't get past each other's 40-yard
I was like,
line.
this is fucking terrible.
Mhm.
Like this isn't like LSU Alabama 6-3 when that was an exciting defensive game.
Right.
Which actually, I was like, I
The
could do it.
offense just sucks.
That was just like the whole every each
And I
team.
like Marcus Mariota.
Oh, he's hurt though. He's actually hurt. Like, he's
Yeah.
playing.
So who's starting?
For who?
Mariota.
Mariota
Was he,
starting.
oh, he was just hurt starting. Oh, why?
But
Because they suck and they has to.
it's not like they got a Hasselback on.
I feel like Hasselback is still there.
No, man, he's on ESPN.
How old is that motherfucker?
He's probably
Old enough to-
42.
Oh, he's up there. He is bald as fuck. He's about as smooth
But he
as this
played, I
guy
swear to
there,
God, he was
boy.
on the team last year. I swear he
He
was.
probably what? No, he definitely no. He retired like what 2 years ago.
He used to have like a hack. Who knows? They had somebody else back in.
Or was that? I thought Colts had them for
Charlie Whitehurst
Yeah, they had
Like
Whitehurst.
Charlie
for a
White.
while.
Oh.
out of
was trash.
Clemson. Before Clemson got good, now they're crazy. Why did the Bucks suck?
Suck. If you'd have said this was a good game, I'm assuming that was a good game too.
Yeah, but they let
that
the
was what
Bills
they
win.
started.
The
who?
Bills have been playing good.
Tyrod
The
Taylor.
Bills have been playing good this year. They are definitely.
Tyrod Taylor scored his first 20-point game this year. He usually gets me like 10.
15.
It's
maybe.
about- it's mostly about
15 's like
15 tops.
15's like his average.
I'll go average like 13.
13. Yeah, I got games where with him I had to start. I think I was hoping at least 15 from him. He gave me like 7 or 8.
Damn you, Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers. I'm cool. I got Derek Carr still. He got me 40. That's like that literally.
It's the idea that you gave up half your team for a player.
He gets me 18, 10, 17, 12, 8, 0, and 20. So we'll call it a good fit. We'll call it 14.
So as what was it? If you did not see, people know that Mr. Carson Palmer is out.
Yes.
Probably indefinitely. They said
He is
that
out.
they're not changing anything with their quarterback situation. So we are talking. The starter quarterback is Drew Stanton, and then the backup is Blaine Gabbert. They said they won't. Obviously
think it's
they're
gonna be
hinting towards
Blaine
college.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
no matter how much shit I've ever talked about Blaine Gabbert, you might just want to start out with Blaine Gabbert.
I think
He was at least a first round pick. Well, I think what's his name? Drew Stanton.
Drew
Did he go-
Stanton, I don't think he was a first round pick.
He went to Detroit.
But yeah.
He started in Detroit. Yeah,
Then I think he went over to. He was somewhere else too. I think.
I think he was with the Cardinals. Yeah, he's with the Cardinals still.
Yeah.
No,
He
been there for
started
a
for the
minute.
Cardinals for a while at one point too.
Yeah.
But no, it's over. It's over. It's between the Rams and the Seahawks.
What if this is like? What if this is Blaine
Seahawks are
Gabbert's
gonna
year?
do that.
He comes back.
Blaine Gabbert shows why he was picked in the first round.
He finally
First thing, he should have been picked in the first round to begin with, man. That was like, because Blaine, that was that fluky ass year where Missouri and Kansas were both good.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was that 1 year. Yeah.
1 year.
When
Yep.
both of those teams were good, and it's like, oh, let's see, what's the rivalry called? The Kansas City Missouri rivalry.
I forget.
They
They
were
played
both-
for the trophy and
Yeah,
shit.
no, again, rivalry game at the end of the year is the biggest one ever. I'm like, they're both fucking trash now. Like,
Right.
oh my god, that was the reason Missouri got moved to the SEC.
They had
that single year,
they
Blaine
got moved
Gabbert.
to the SEC.
Missouri's in the SECs.
Okay.
But yeah, Missouri moved to the SEC off the strength of that year. And Kansas is fucking trash now.
Yeah,
Like,
Kansas sucks anyway. They had Keep Talib on that defense. They had a couple offensive weapons. I don't remember their quarterback's name. That's like telling me about Boise State, man. Like, oh,
Kellen Moore.
I don't. Is that yeah?
that was
well,
the quarterback.
and Trubinsky, not Trubinsky. That's something Ski. He was a Polish motherfucker. I remember that. Number 5. I'll always with the Statue of Liberty play. I'll never forget that. I was like, oh my god, that shit don't even happen in video
No.
games.
I
yo.
remember they put it in the college game that year, and it only worked like one every
Shit.
10 times you would use it.
Just handed it off.
Half the
Dude,
time you
took
do
it.
it, you would run straight into the dude.
What's up
Oh,
with
my bad, 26 points. I didn't mark him.
26? He's been killing.
21 out of Jericho.
He's been killing.
Also, I looked for a shirt today. They don't got the shirts out, so I'm going to have to get one made. Legatron with the 17.
Legatron? What the hell is that? Is
Greg
that
Zerler.
another? Oh,
Greg Zerler.
God.
Would
I used to see Jeff Reed.
Would you
That's
get
how you say Jeff Reed's nice.
would you get a jersey of his?
Zerline? I would never.
What
get
if
a
he's
kicker-
like still-
I would
like, what
never
if he
get a
retires?
kicker jersey.
Like,
I would
no,
never get a
no,
kicker
no.
jersey. Justin Tucker
It's called
from
the
the Ravens. That is the only
Warner.
kicker jersey I'll
My
get.
brother's girlfriend has a Janikowski jersey. She's
But
British.
that's
He's been solid for.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I lived with that one. I was like the Janikowski.
I'll say Tucker from Baltimore. He's their best player. He scores all their points. Flacco sucks.
he hasn't been there.
What
that
about
long.
what about the dude that Vinatieri?
Vinatieri? Yeah, that's one.
He was on. No, I'll grab his jersey when he was on the Patriots. When he was out
You wanna
here,
get a Colts
literally winning Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Then
It's the border war.
The border war.
Yeah,
Missouri,
rivalry.
Kansas.
Yeah, this
It
one
was
of
the
those.
only time I ever cared, ever.
Kansas was good 1 year.
Missouri actually did have the first year they were in the SEC. They were decent.
Then when they had Brad Smith, then they had number 10. What the hell was his name? He went in the draft too.
Oh,
He was a beast. Go ahead.
no, I was. I'm gonna wait till the other. Yeah, my bad.
Is this all football?
Yeah, we gonna keep kicking it with football. So
I got some basketball for you.
we're gonna hit that up on the next segment. Basketball, college is coming up a little later. So again, the AFC South. So so I'm going with Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville's a force this year.
Jackson.
Actually, I take that back. I actually think there's a slight chance I think they may get 2 teams into the playoffs.
Who?
Houston.
Houston.
You think
Wait,
Houston?
I just want to hear you say
Sean
that Blake
Watson
Bortles
played
is good. I want to hear that.
No, you're not going to say Blake Bortles is good. Fuck all that. They got 3 good running backs, and one of them's hurt. They got Fournette's hurt.
TJ Yeldon's my boy, and he's now starting.
Where was he?
I don't have
from?
him on him.
Oh, he's from Alabama.
Yeldon's TJ Yeldon's okay, and Ivory are okay, and they got a bunch of good run. Marquise Lee's showing up a little bit more.
Marquise Lee and fucking Alan Hearns.
Alan
Step it
Hearns.
the fuck up.
They got me 20. He got me 20.
Alan Hearns was nice like 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever it was 2 or 3 years ago. Whenever Allen Robinson, when he was a rookie, Alan Hearns was taking all my fucking catches, and now this dude couldn't catch a fucking cold. Come on, dude. Come on, cuz if your number 1 receiver tears his ACL out for the year, then this is your chance, bro. You about to get paid if you have a good year. What happens?
Tell them how you really feel.
Marquise Lee out of USC. This is why I would never pick a USC anything. Anything. Running back, quarterback. What's the last good USC player?
Reggie Bush?
I'll wait. Go ahead. Even before that, he was
no,
okay.
he wasn't on that. No.
Keyshawn?
That's going back to 90 something.
Okay, you told me to say something.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just stating a point. Like,
I know you got your point across.
Yeah.
I don't dick ride USC, so I'm not out here to argue this with you. You just told me the name.
right. Keyshawn, that's
Wait,
it. That's
Palomalu.
Palomalu. All right.
Oh, time out. Defensive players from USC. I'm forgetting other names. The last couple defensive players from USC recently have not been that bad. I think offensive players. I think it's where you're.
Yeah, offensive players.
Okay.
I'm talking about position players. I will never draft a UFC or a USC.
I feel like
got Liner, Reggie Bush, Lindell White, Mike Williams. Just how I continue. I got a whole bunch of letting it up top of the dome. I like USC as a college team. Pros, nah. Carson Palmer was all right too.
You had 1 week inside the playoffs because you were 8th in the league last week.
Oh, his 8th for 1 week.
Wait, you gonna get this W? Or you losing this one?
I'm
Cooper.
looking at the
47 fucking points.
I'm looking at the points right now. It says 122 to 83.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
Devontae Adams busted because he has no Aaron Rodgers, so I got to start Alshon Jeffrey. Ain't no fucking better.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Right?
I only trusted him whenever he had Brandon Marshall.
It's either Alshon Jeffrey or Mohamed Sanu.
Oh damn.
You
know what? I'll go Snoop.
He had a good game.
I would say with Snoop. I'll go with him because
now I know. I'm not
because,
starting
I feel
Devontae Adams no more.
I really don't like. I don't like Julio Jones in that much. I like
He's a
him.
beast.
He's a beast, but I feel like they all shut him
I
down.
compare him to AJ Green.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's me up top. I mean, that's
Literally, you need 1.8 points.
1.8, that's it.
He's 1.8. Jared won tonight.
He'll be like 1 catch. No, it'll be like he rushes.
He's gonna be so upset when he loses.
It'd be like, I don't know, 18 yards and
watch LeGarrette Blount
17 yards.
Watch LeGarrette Blount open the game with the 2-piece like in Oregon. What was he say a couple years ago? Like how you end up the game, just walk out and get somebody a 2-piece and they say you got to go home.
He didn't even. He just jawed him. Boot, dude took it. He was a big ass. He was a lineman too.
We talking about this. This story to me is just like the
I feel like we talked about this my first day here, yo.
Because he went down. He didn't fall. He didn't.
He dropped him. He chinned him. He chinned him. Boom. Done.
He wobbled straight down. It was like
that was a stiff jab.
It was like when buildings get
said, what?
They go straight down. That's how that man went down last
night. Say something else. He's like, what you? He said, you call me a what? Bow. straight down.
Chip Kelly ain't know what to do with that nigga. Chip Kelly was like, I got a suspension.
Right? I'm kind of scared of him now. he's a hothead. I've liked LeGarrette Blunt ever since. And then he got caught up with smoking some weed.
You mean
You all right,
you mean
my book, brother.
The sabotage. It's a sabotage.
Incognito.
You cool with my book? Come play on my team.
You want back on the Steelers? What?
I'll take Blunt back for a goal. Well, we don't need him obviously because we have James Conner.
We have James Conner.
Get the fuck out of here. James Conner. Look, James Conner was a good college back. He's not going to be. He's too small. He's just too little. Like if you look at Le'Veon Bell and then you look at James Conner run that ball and you see the difference. He's a nice little fill-in, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm not. I wouldn't be comfortable.
Okay.
If he had to start, I would not pick him up in fantasy. We'll just put it that way. That's a disrespect because I'll pick up anybody at this point in time.
If Bell went down, you wouldn't pick him up, huh?
You would. You need anybody you need. I don't want to hear you say that.
Yeah.
You might not pick him up. I know you would.
I might have to. I wouldn't have a choice.
If you didn't, I would just understand that you know you ain't gonna win the shit.
I got running backs on deck.
I don't trust anybody.
If anybody
I don't
needs
even trust mine. I bench James White for the
he had an alright game.
Falcon brothers.
He had a good game. James White. He scored.
Yeah, he had to.
I
love how they talked about. He's like, oh, he's going to do everything he just did in the Super Bowl, and that's what he not as hard, but he just pretty much ran all over.
He did his job. All right, I got a question. I had this little dilemma. All right, so I got 3 spots on my roster that I use for running backs, obviously, because I touch the ball the most. I got Melvin Gordon, Jay Ajayi, Chris Thompson, Jerick McKinnon, Bilal Powell. What 3 do you pick?
Obviously, the first 2 I'm keeping.
Yeah, first 2, obviously. All right, Jerick McKinnon or Chris Thompson is what I'm really asking.
I'm going with Jerick McKinnon.
I'm gonna have to concur.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He got me 9 points yesterday.
And what did Chris?
He
plays tonight.
Oh.
Chris Thompson plays tonight. Yeah.
Who are you starting tonight?
I already started McKinnon, who got me 9 points. Thanks, man.
I feel bad because I feel like Thompson's going to do better, but
he is going to do better. It doesn't even matter because I still got my ass beat. But still,
I would have played McKinnon though.
I probably would have played McKinnon.
Chris Thompson's going to have a good ass game.
And who was the last person?
Bilal Powell.
Yeah, I would never. I don't start anybody for the Jets.
He was just a starter. I
had to. Oh, well, you know what? I might start.
Oh yeah, I started the dude from the Giants last week.
Darkwa?
No, like Gallman.
Gallman, yeah.
Like, not this week, but last week.
Yeah.
Because I had no other choice. So, like if he's starting, I understand. If you got somebody who's starting, you ain't got no choice.
You got to. You got to play this dude.
Bilal Powell's one of them dudes. Like, if I look at my roster, I'm like, shit, bye week and other dudes hurt.
Bilal
Powell's going to play. Like, that's how I look at it.
He'll get you 10 points, but that's it. You're going to get 10 points. That's it.
Like, I did that
Chris Thompson be getting me like 20-something.
Oh, yeah. He can get 23 at a time.
I think I just never know who's a starter.
Who?
On the Redskins.
It doesn't matter who runs the ball because they suck so much. They're always from behind, so they have to throw the ball to that little dump route. And Kirk Cousins ain't on point with Terrell Pryor or Jamison Crowder. They got
Jared Reed. I had Jared Reed in 2 leagues.
Yeah. Yep. And they got Josh Doxson or some shit like that.
That dude's fast as shit. That's the only reason that dude's getting the balls because Dotson be burning dudes.
But then you can't get on if you're not on point with your receivers. What are you gonna do? Throw to your tight end. You ain't even on point with him.
Yeah.
With them, what you gonna do? Dump off every time. You get like 5 to 10 catches a game for a running back.
Hey, man.
Good job, Chris Thompson. You're doing a fucking hell of a job this year, buddy. Keep it going for down on my luck.
One more thing.
I need you.
That's right, Joe. One more thing, question for you before we go off and we do our first break.
Fuck LeBron.
That's the next segment.
Okay, all right. I was ready.
Martavis Bryant. Do you think if Martavis Bryant just flat left, would he go to the Patriots?
Get him the fuck out of here. No, he's going to go to the Dolphins or the Jets or the Browns.
No. I think that's what would happen if he got traded. If he was a free agent, you don't think he would go to a contender?
Like we just was like,
I said Patriots or Seahawks.
Get out of
First people get him. But I wouldn't be mad if he went to the NFC. I don't give a shit if you go to the NFC.
But then we'll see him back later. We might see him back later.
I see him go to a shitty team.
See, I think if he left, he would try to go to someone.
And you're gonna suck there too. Stop being a little bitch and play, man. Just play we're throwing the ball to you. Catch the motherfucker.
I think he caught
like
maybe 2.
what the fuck? Like,
But he's not trying.
I'm gonna have to fight Martavis Bryant one of these days.
Yo, okay. I mean, I'll help you. But
James, I need you.
I got you on this. I'll put
the baseboard.
The 2 baseboards.
The 2 baseboard. You got the baseboards. I'm coming with the Billy Club. Smack the motherfucker. But he's too much. If he don't want to play, let him fuck go. Juju Smith-Schuster, him and Le'Veon Bell got their touchdown dances down pat. Yo, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
As long as he's scoring the motherfuckers. And if Brian, I like you. I drafted you. I thought you was a steal in the 7th round, 6th round. I was like, I got a steal in Martavis Bryant. You ain't did shit, bro. We've been throwing it to you the whole time, and you just what the fuck? Catch it. That's my take. I don't like it.
So we are going to be right back, man. This is GMOYradio.com. Hit us up on the go back to the Google Play app if you want to hit that up on too again. Like we always tell you, IG and Twitter at GMWW Radio. Again, GMWW Radio at gmail.com for all the music. And again, we will be right back. Todd Gurley for MVP, Cooper Kupp for Rookie of the Year. Yeah.
Oh,
you just have to flip that shit.